Hello and welcome to this devlog for OpenFishing XL. This is the devlog for update 2. Last update was focused on day-night cycle and like the cooking and stuff. And this one's focused more on like small changes in quality of life stuff that people wanted to see. A big one that a lot of people wanted to see and that's in the game now is you can throw out your log really far. Or not really far, a lot further than before. And you can like charge it up and you can also like throw really tiny distance. Like so. Yeah. So, you know, that is in the game now. That's pretty cool. I don't have a bar for it, which I quite like. Like, I like how it's an animation that shows you how far you're charged up. Because a bar would kind of feel unimmersive, you know? I want to have not that much UI in the game. Is my goal. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. And we also added some other stuff, like some new UI for the cooking, and also for your lamp. So if you notice that the lamp, it's a little lamp icon instead of just saying pick up lamp, which I think is a lot nicer. And now we here have a button that says use salt instead of just like it saying using salt, which isn't the nicest thing. But yeah, so now they have this nice little icon. I feel like I could still improve this UI a little bit, but it's good enough for now. I feel like it's passable, you know? Yeah. So, we also have some new tutorials saying that you need to cook your fish, that cooking is boring and you should like do some fishing while cooking. I saw a stream of someone who was confused by that, so I added a little tutorial encouraging you to not just stand here, because that's very boring. And another feature is that now the fish jiggles a little bit when you cook it. Yeah, so that's fun, I guess. It just makes it feel a lot more satisfying to cook, because like before it would just flip, and you couldn't really notice that it flips that much depending on the fish. And this is just much more satisfying. It's like, yeah, it's good. Oh yeah, and I changed these to be little like bars because they used to be more like little fish icons. You probably remember that from the last update if you have played it. But now they're like bars, because the streamer I was watching was also confused by when he would like have to stop cooking. Because a fish is kind of like a blob, you know, you don't know where on the fish it's gonna like register as being done. So these bars are very clear, and I also feel it makes it a bit more clear that they need to be aligned like this. So that's good. And I also added some more stuff. Let's just take this off here, because I know it's disgusting because we didn't cook the fish, but it's fine. So, now, if we do catch a fish, ideally we will, you will be able to see that the line comes towards me, and doesn't just like stay somewhat over there, which I think is a cool feature, because people were asking for that stuff, so I added that. As you can see now, cooking, reeling in the fish also takes slightly longer, because I changed the code around a little bit, to make it like look a little better. I still feel it could look a bit better if it like went different directions, so just back and forth. But you know, it's early access. I'm still working on it, and I'm kind of thinking about changing around the fishing mechanics quite a bit soon. So I didn't want to put in that much effort into it, because, you know, if I put like hours into this, then that means hours I can't put into other things of the game. Oh yeah, now you'll be able to see that in the catch record, you now have a little fish icon here, which shows you where the last fish you've caught is. So like now it disappears, and now if I go over here, then it's over there. So yeah, basically you now have a bit of an indicator to see like where is the last fish I caught, and that's this one. So yeah. That like is just a bit of a quality of life thing that I wanted, because people I don't like having to flip through a book like, oh yeah, which page was it? That it's just I got it gets annoying. So yeah, that's there. And oh yeah, on the map, let's hope I didn't draw a penis. I did not draw a penis. Nice. It now shows which direction you're facing. So if I face this way and if I face this way, you can actually see like, oh yeah, the lol. This is me. Because the streamer I was watching was also confused about like where he was on the map. Like he couldn't recognize the little dot as himself, which makes sense because generally it's like a little arrow thing. So I feel this is a lot more intuitive and stuff. And now if I go here, and then I close the map, and then I walk over here, and look backwards, I should be looking at the plane, yeah. So yeah, that's basically it. A little, like, map thing. And, let's see. The watercolor changes if you're, depending on what area you're in, so this should be a slightly different color from like what it usually is. I am on not the right side of the map to show this off, so let's walk to the ocean. 6 hours later. Alright, let's hope I have enough to talk about while we're walking over there. Reading. Oh yeah, we can smooth settings. So now you can invert the controls, and you can also like change your FOV. So the FOV is between 60 and 70. You can change it. I might tweak those values a little bit more at some point because 100 is no, 60 and 70, 60 and 100. I'm sorry, it's currently at 70, I think. But yeah, you can set it all the way to 100, which might be a little much, but I'd rather give the player too much freedom than too little, you know. Because maybe someone's setup really needs to be have like a crazy FOV, you know. Probably not, but if you want it, you can get it. So yeah, that's something I added. The next update might take a while to get out because I am probably getting a cold, which suboptimal for sure. But yeah, I can't really do much about that. So next update might take a little longer. Also, we're almost at the forest, so let's see if the watercolor actually changes or if it's bugged. It shouldn't be bugged, you know, but you never know with game development. It can always be a bug. So far it shouldn't have changed yet, but you know, yeah. All of these features almost all of them were like requested by the community. Oh, I think it changed this now. Well, let me walk back. Because it got a little more bluish. Wait. I don't know. Alright, it's tied to the audio. Yeah, it's definitely gotten more blue. And now, I feel. Yeah, now it's gotten more greenish. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Now it's more like dark brown. Yeah. So there is a bit of a change here. And the ocean changes color quite significantly because I really felt like that needed it since Cincinnati. No, since like the problem with the ocean is kind of like it's very different from fresh water, of course. So therefore, like it should be a very different color. I don't know. Yeah. So with the next update, I was planning to just change up the map a little bit and go for a more detailed approach to the map, because especially the beach area is quite empty, which I'm not sure how I feel about that, because you know it is a beach. We got stuff like that going on the beach, which isn't quite right. I should fix that. So yeah, just stuff like that will probably be fixed, and I'll add some more detail to like areas of the map, stuff like that. Yeah, so we have another campfire. So you can. Oh yeah, there we go. Look, water's blue. Nice. It takes a while to kick in, which I might change around a little bit at some point. So like the thing that checks in which area you're updates a little quicker. This sure shit ain't right. Oh, I landed. Ow, crap. Currently these like sand areas do not count as land, which is a bit of an issue. Yeah. Yeah, I fixed that at some point, but now if you're on the beach and you drown, enjoy walking back. Alright, that'll be fixed, don't worry. Yeah, I'll just set all of these sand things to land in the little tag thing in Unity. So yeah, that'll be fixed, don't worry. But I wouldn't be a devlog without a bug, as Antoine always says. Antoine? Anton. Another YouTube guy called Antoine. It's confusing. Anyway, developer of Hot Dog version Hangulated is like a big inspiration for why I'm doing these devlogs. Because I really like his. But yeah, basically, I think that's the devlog. Yeah. Oops, accidentally clicked. Oh, this takes a little longer now because you can throw the rod out further. But yeah. Oh yeah, wait. I should yell at you to buy my game. Of course, yeah. Please buy it on Steam. It's like $5 ish, depending on where you are. That would really help me out. Please, I need money. And also wishlist. This link should be in the description. If you can't buy it now, wishlist it on sale at some point in the future, probably. I don't know. Yeah. Goodbye.